Do you want more control and artistic design out of your generative AI images? You can use this for mood boards, storyboards, pitch decks, reports. The options are absolutely endless. Now, in the last video, I walked you through how to use the MidJourney platform. It's much more of a beginner's guide to MidJourney if you haven't used the platform before. And I'm going to leave a link to that right here. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to really get control out of your images a lot more using the sref tool and parameter. Just a reminder, if you enjoy this video at all and find it helpful or useful to you in any way, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. I'll keep these videos coming and teach you as much as I can. I act as your own personal CAIO, or Chief AI Officer, keeping you up to date with all the latest news, tools, and workflows in the AI space. Okay, let's just jump right in. First, just come to alpha.midjourney.com. Now, since I've already shown you how to use the website and prompt and use the web editor, I'll just show you again. Literally, it's as easy as saying, a girl looking out over the ocean. And I like to say what camera it's shot on. I say shot on RE Alexa, say 50 millimeters, shallow depth of field. Again, you don't have to really get crazy with any of this. I also like to use parameters for the aspect ratio. So to use a parameter, you just hit AR, standing for aspect ratio, and then you're going to hit a space, and then I usually do it at 16:9, but you could do it at 9:16 or 1:1 or whatever you want to do, and then you just hit enter, and it's as easy as that. Now all you do right here is you're going to come into the create tab and see it's already creating those images for me. You see it's 20% complete, and right here you'll see all of the other images. Again, I'm not going to go too much into this now because I've already done this, but I really want to show you how you can control it. See? Now, you see right here, this is the prompt. You can see your prompts on the right. It says a girl looking out over the ocean, shot on RE Alexa, 15 millimeters, shallow depth of field. That's it. That's all you do, and you can get what you want. Now, that left a lot up to MidJourney to really decide what that was going to look like and what their sense of beauty is. You also can do a personalization, but I really like to use style references. Now, I'm going to focus on using sref codes here. Now, you can create your own sref codes or images that you like and get sref codes for those to recreate them. But I really want to talk about a couple really, really talented designers and artists that are posting images all the time on X. I want to give them a shout out here. They're actually selling a ton of codes in a couple different style books that they've created. I want to share all of their info here. I'm going to put both of their X profiles in the description below, and I'm going to be using some of their styles to show you what you can get out of it. Now, I'm not going to show you the codes that they use because I would like to respect them. I highly suggest that you buy these books if you really want to just start out right away and get those styles. Their names are Tatiana and Danan. And Danan also gave me a code to get his for 60% off the purchase price using my code BEN60. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit here. What's great about this is Danan put all of his images in this outstanding Notion template. So it's in this database, and you can filter it by category, by gallery, by chart, anything you feel. But what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to look at this by category. So right here, you can see that he's created a lot of styles, and it's pretty fantastic. And right here, there are a ton of these styles that go all the way from you have sketch drawing, you have all of these different styles that you can use and that you can immediately get. You have right here, you have 2D illustration, really stylized 2D illustration here, and it's really cool, really, really artsy. You have a ton of these. For a lot of filmmakers right here, you'll find a lot of the cinematic, moody lighting in this column right here, the filmmaking column. So I highly suggest you take a look at these. I would also like to show you Tatiana. If you look right here, you'll see this is the MidJourney prompts and styles from Tatiana. So if you go through here, she has so many different images that you can choose from. And if you look, they're so beautiful, and they have so many different styles. And for instance, if you're looking for certain types of feelings, you can go for that. And I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. And if you go down here, you can see how she uses all of them. And she does a really incredible job with giving different examples of each sref code. And you could start from anywhere. There isn't basically a style that's not included here. And they're absolutely beautiful. So now that I've shown you a little bit of that, I want to come into MidJourney and I want to use some of the styles. So I originally started with a prompt that I'm going to use, and I'm going to just show you how different styles make that same prompt. And I'm going to focus on one prompt, and then I'm going to share with you the different sref codes and how to use them to change the look. The prompt that I used is a storyboard frame shot from over the shoulder behind a man looking out his window toward a lighthouse next to the ocean. That's what I used. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how it looks if MidJourney envisions it. So I am going to put this as an aspect ratio of 16:9. But now I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to take the sref codes, and then I'm going to use those in the next ones. Great. It gave me exactly that. It gave me a bunch of different styles because it didn't know what to go off of, and it went for a storyboard frame, so it assumed animation. This actually looks really cool like a storyboard frame. This does as well. So those are really good options. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, and I'm going to grab the code from this style right here. Now I'm going to come back to MidJourney, and I am going to paste that code right here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the prompt, and that lets me use that prompt over again. I'm going to click on the aspect ratio, and that lets me use that aspect ratio parameter over again. All of mine are being done in v6.1, so I don't have to do that again. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the same thing for parameters, which is dash dash, and then I'm going to hit sref. That's sref. I'm going to literally just paste the code right there, and I am going to generate. So now you're going to see it in the style of the one that I just showed you. Okay, that's pretty accurate. If you look right there, that is pretty accurate. So now I just want a different one. So now I'm going to take this sref code, so you see the style right there. I am going to take that, and I am going to come back in here. I'm going to take the same prompt. I'm going to take the same aspect ratio. And now I'm going to do, again, the same thing, but a different code. And now I'm just going to generate. Now, this is really great because sometimes when you're trying to put together mood boards, or you're trying to, whether it's you're trying to get a project sold or you're doing a report, getting the same type of image can be difficult, and especially when you're trying to get them off the internet and you're trying to just figure out how I can show my mood and feel. Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You can just literally generate the image that you want in the style that you want. So look at that. That's exactly what I wanted. It's pretty amazing. So now I'm going to show you right here. I am going to come here, and that looks like that. It really does. It really looks very close to what I wanted it to look like. So that's pretty amazing. Now, those styles right there, they're from Tatiana. Now, I'm going to show you maybe two from Danan. So these are Danan, and for this, like, Danan does really great moody cinematic feeling images. So I am going to look at, I really like this one. So I'm going to take this one right here. I'm going to take the sref code. I'm going to take the sref code from these images right here. They look very beautiful. I'm going to come back into my MidJourney, and I am going to do the same thing. Again, it's not rocket science. Same exact thing, and all I am changing is the number that I use. All right, I think that is pretty accurate. I think that is pretty accurate. If you look right there, this is the image that we're trying to replicate, and I think it does a really great job doing this. I'm gonna try one last one just for fun. I'm gonna take the SRF code from these images right here, and I am just going to use that one last one. So again, same one, and it is so simple. Again, this is not rocket science. All you do is you find a style you like. I highly suggest you just get started by purchasing 2 of these books from them. It will really help you. It will really just put you ahead of everybody else, and I think you will be very pleased that you did. So here you go. That looks exactly like what we're going for. It's a storyboard image in the style of that I showed you. I can take it even one step further. I can create the style in MidJourney, use that image to drive an entire short film I create in LTX Studio. So I'm going to do a whole separate video on LTX Studio. When I do that, the link will be right here, so you can just watch that. But you can just take it in here. I'm not going to do it too much right now, but you could start a blank project, and right here you could literally drag an image in for your style reference, and that is going to drive the entire look and feel for this entire project within LTX Studio. So again, this is incredible, and stuff like this was never around when I was able to be doing reports or when I was, pitching films or television shows. Take advantage of it. Use this to your advantage. There are so many people who don't know about this yet, and when they do, it's going to change the game. Remember, like and subscribe if you found any of this useful. Use the SRF codes. You'll find the links to the 2 style books in my description and a links to their X. You should definitely follow them. They do some really incredible work. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.